You're watching the Quiksilver Pro Round 4 Heat 2. Starting now, Ace Buchan setting up a big backhand whip. Drills it right in the pocket. Touches the rail on the bottom turn just to show off his control and style. Here at Snapper Rocks, the seasoned vet ready to kick off the season in a positive way. And he'll continue to fade through this inside runner. It's got a lot of whitewater shoving him down the line, and it could grow. Quick jam, stalling more just to hug the pocket. Still staying a bit sluggish on the open face, but Ace had a beautiful start out the back. So precise, reading the lip on the back end, especially getting an early start here. He'll tap this inside corner, and we'll see the start of Felipe Toledo. Toledo, huge power carve through the open face, driving back into the pocket again. Two solid hooks for the previous event champ Toledo. He's got a little inside wedge. Just chips away, and we've got an answer to Ace Buchan. Great to see this rotation starting quickly. Don't forget, we've got the wild card Mikey Wright in the lineup now. That could end up wanting a piece of his brother in the quarterfinal spots.
Toledo, though, let's have a look at his replay first. Just a big gouging maneuver from Toledo. And again, just out on that open face. Beautiful surfing there from Felipe Toledo. Getting his first wave under his belt. What a heat they had earlier with Italo Ferreira today. That was probably one of the heats of the day for me. Popular layback snap with those two hands behind your back almost. And then Ace, contrasting styles, backside via frontside. We've always talked about that conversation. Who's better? What looks better? You know, the goofy footers draw a little bit of a different line as opposed to the natural footers. Natural footers are a bit more sort of horizontal with that big slashing turn. Goofy footers are a bit more vertical up into the pocket. So there is a point of difference. Ace bringing this one through, trying to back up that 5.83. Fantastic job there by Ace Buchan, looking sharp this year, Joe.
Last competitive result here at Snapper Rocks. Back into action with Felipe Toledo. Buchan had the 5.83 start. Toledo's two-turn wave to start was a 5.0. Still pushing that rail through the open face and trying to take the lead off Ace here. Now into this inside track. Clean sweep, roundhouse cutback. And now setting up this little inside section that sometimes grows when Toledo's standing on it. Powerful wrap there. There's that layback that everyone's throwing out. And he's ready for the ski. One of those surfer spots that you can never take your eye off of because he's always ready for a big carve or sometimes a 10-foot alley-oop. Minutes on the clock, still scored on your top two rides. This was Felipe's last.
Yeah, nice little snap right there from Felipe. Nice wrapping turn, so nice rail work as well, just getting the board moving, starting to build that speed and power up. As you can see, each turn getting a bit more and more sort of more powerful as he goes down the line. He goes into that funky section, and there's going to be a little bit of downtime here, so this is where you bide your time. You let your legs regather, get your breath back. Make sure you get your feet in the right place. Now that little inside section starts to stand up. Toledo still building points as he moves through the inside here. Now it starts to hit that little Marley section. Generally gets a lot shallower. That wave stands up a little bit more vertical. And Toledo unleashes a beautiful little wrapping turn there.
Last year in Rio de Janeiro, runner-up to Adrian de Souza in that event. Now the wild card's getting a start here. Lay back to vertical foam climb. Nice and easy. Plenty of wall just to carve all the way through. Filling in the downtime with little wrap. And off to a good start. Had a 2.5 quietly before that. And then a 2.51 will help his cause. But we're still waiting for scores from Toledo. Second of Ace just dropped. 7.17 on the improvement there. Especially his airs as well. He's not a surfer that repeats the same air from round one to the final. Ace up now. Clean bottom turn, driving through the top turn section. And he's over it, shutting down on that inside corner. Nothing changing for Ace with a 5.83 and a 7.17.
They have that ability to be able to mix it up.
Sliding in for the barrel. Toledo tries to get the vision. Not quite, but a big blowtail off the top that he recovers into another big hack. Drilling that section with the roundhouse cutback. Toledo is feeling it. 3 big moves, ton of progression. Big top turn carve now for the previous event champ. A guy that's always going to be in the title race. Big section, grab rail, underwater reverse. And Felipe Toledo gives us something big. The maneuver of the event so far.
That's the first time we've seen that this entire event. Can't wait to see Felipe Toledo's last ride. Almost got tubed and then decided, you know what, I've got to do something special. Kind of threw the board away from him, laid back into it, regathered. Now that's a difficult thing to do. That is all feel. Now he drives back around, waiting for it to build up through the inside. Joe, you hit it on it before, saying you cannot take your eyes off Toledo because you just don't know what is going to happen. A perfect example here. This was almost a nothing wave through the inside. You can see him looking down the line. Now he starts to build up speed. Now it starts to get nice and steep. Now he decides to do that big rail grab, nose pick, under the lip, spin like he called it, and a huge score follows, Joe.
This is the best one I've ever seen, Potts.
Yeah, I mean, look at the speed he does it in. Throws the body into it, plants that left hand, sticks the nose in, spins the fins around. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. And the highest score of the event so far.
This is the best nose pick. Grab rail, underwater reverse, because he goes underwater, nose pick action, but the speed of it was mind-blowing.
I mean, I'd like to see that again in real time because that slow-mo almost doesn't do it justice for how fast that was and everything going on, the body position that he had to get himself into. You know, it's almost a skateboard move where, you know, you've got those guys that do the hand plant. It was kind of similar where he literally stuck his left hand in the face of the wave and used the hand to pivot that board around really quickly. Unbelievable, the confidence he went into that maneuver with.
Wow, Buchan's got to answer. Big power hack. Down the line, under the lip hook. And just trying to push through this inside corner now. He wants this wall to push back. Clean little backhand roundhouse. Snaps it again. Nice drive through the lip for Buchan. And just punching off the top. He loses the wave there, trying to better a 5.83.
It's going to have to go into the excellent range, Joe. We'll look at Ace's wave first. Nice opening maneuver as usual. I mean, this guy is just so reliable when it comes to that first turn. Snuck it under the lip there on the second one. So again, reacting to what the wave's allowing him to do. He probably would have loved to have gone nice and vertical, but as he came around that section a little late to the party, so had to just sneak it under the lip. And this wave just kept rattling off all the way through the inside with that high tide coming, in. It's almost getting better and better through that inside section.
Progression that he holds and the speed that he does it with. Look at how fast he's going. He's coming down the line just with more speed than you could ever want. And there he is again, throwing it up into the lip. Are you kidding me? I mean, this guy is out of control right now, and he's just getting started. I love it.
We'll be getting a standing ovation after this performance. With all the speed down the line, he knew everyone loved the nose pick reverse. He threw another version of it for a big one maneuver section. This is how talented this guy is. That's why he's credited with being the best in these conditions, especially for high performance. Mikey Wright trying to get back in this heat. Subtle slide through the whitewater. Layback power hack to get this one going, and we'll just push a little harder on the end section. Mikey looking to better a 2.5. He wants Ace's spot now in that second place position. If he gets the second, he'd be in a matchup with his big brother Owen Wright in the quarterfinals. He's done a lot of damage already in a couple of big heats. 5.5 for that single maneuver, nose pick reverse. Toledo kicking out of another beautiful carve. That's his 9th wave ridden so far in this heat. Injuries, becoming a new father. It feels like this year is going to be his true shot at going for that first world title. Ace locks into a quick little barrel. And it's just good for the vision, and he's straight out.
Ooh.
Likes to take off deep. He loves slabbing conditions. He likes pushing the scale through the roof. Toledo down the line is going to have a look here. stretches out the down carb. Blitzes that vertical section. Bangs it again. He's ready to show everyone his rail work on the open face. Now he throws away the punt down the line. But some beautiful hooks in transition, showcasing that powerful act. Matchup in a final before those two. So that was one of the classics to watch. Back in the water again, and he's already proven to be the most entertaining guy in the jersey.
On ice, and I'll jump on my back up, which is just, they're all copies, and yeah, I'll get two things done.
What about Mikey in this event? He's been special to watch.
Yeah, amazing. Drawing lots of inspiration from him. It's so good to see like a wild card come through and take out world champions. This morning was just amazing to watch him surf, and yesterday. So hopefully he just keeps going and we meet up. Be cool.
And you're looking ominous. I can't wait to see what you do in the quarterfinals.
Thank you so much, Rosie Hodge. Great to hear Owen say he definitely wants his brother in the draw in the quarterfinals. But Mikey's starting to run out of time. Looking like Buchan in that spot. A couple of solid sevens. Toledo wants more. And just opting to come in. What a great show that he put on. Kind of a encore of that nose pick reverse to just show the fans one more version of it. The wild card run's going to end here in round 4, but Mikey Wright just put a huge dent in the world title race. That'll help his big brother Owen Wright, as Owen's already into the quarterfinals, and we are anticipating a huge qualifying run for this kid. Currently number 1 on the qualifying series. Make sure you check out WorldSurfLeague.com, check out rankings, follow Mikey's run to the Dream Tour this year. Freestyle his way through the inside, a few reverses, blowing his fins out the back. Doing everything he can on this one that's running through the inside. Showcasing that beautiful talent, so powerful and in control, but also one of the best above the lip as well. Can see he wants it, and he definitely took advantage of this wild card opportunity. Mikey Wright, right at the end, left chasing a 9.5.
It's always going to be difficult for Mikey to come back and drop that 9.5, but
what an exciting show. Felipe Toledo takes the win.